Hi boys and girls, for this week we're going to do something really fun and creative. All you need is a piece of paper, a pencil, something to color with later on. Hopefully you have markers, crayons, anything. And if you do have a black Sharpie marker, it's really going to help make your lines pop out. If you don't have a black Sharpie, you can use a black Crayola marker or a regular black pen, but you're going to see that this is really going to make my lines pop out. This is fun and challenging, but I want you to try it. If it doesn't look good, you don't have to show me. I'm not grading you on it, but I want you to try this because it's very different. We're going to make, I guess I'd call it a landscape, but it's not really a landscape because we're going to show sea, land, and sky. So we're almost going to be making a seascape, a landscape, and a skyscape. We're going to show 3 different parts to our picture: water, land, and sky. I want this to be in the square format. So this is a regular piece of computer paper. I'm just going to fold it up a little bit so it's more square shaped. So you can just take a regular piece of computer paper, and just fold it and then turn it over. And now you can see I have more of a square shape and less of a long rectangle shape. Okay. And if you need to pause this, get ready, fold your paper, please do so, and then continue along. I'm going to start with pencil, and I'm going to start with the ocean part. And the ocean part is going to go on the bottom. So we're going to make some curvy waves. So I'm going to make a line that curves and curves in. Then I'm going to keep curving, and I'm going to stop. That might be the hardest part. I'm going to go right on with markers so you can see, because I'm pretty sure that was hard to see. I hope I don't make a mistake. I've never done this before, so it's my first time. Again, I'm making a curved wave-like shape, or spiral, I should call it. And stop. Okay. Then I'm going to make another curved line around this line, going down like that. Then I'm going to make a curved line like that, and another one right next to it. Then I'm also going to take this line here and make a curved line going off the left side of the page, and maybe even another one. Okay, so that's like my first wave. Then I'm going to make another lower wave right here. And this is like really the hardest part. So if you can't do that, if you cannot do this, please stop, try it again, do some practices. You don't have to nail this on the first try. Sometimes art takes me hours to do. Okay, next. I'm gonna make another wave, a curved line here. And then I'm gonna go all the way in like a spiral and keep going, and then stop. Okay, good. Then over here, I'm going to make a curved line around this line and stop there. Then I'm going to make another curved line, and I'm going to stop there. Then I'm going to make some bumpy lines along the bottom and spiral there. And then I might make another bumpy line, wavy line I should say, there. And another wavy line along the bottom. So now we're getting some splashy looking waves. Then over here, slightly curved line, I'm going to have it spiral down and around, and then stop. And then maybe I'll include another similar line going into this spiral and stopping right there. Oops, let me fix that marker mistake. And then just a wavy line here, another wavy line right next to it, and then maybe a wavy line along the bottom of this shape. So now we have some whoosh waves. Okay, now we want to show where the land begins and the water ends. So this will be the end of the water. And then next, we want to have some hills. So this is the land part. So we're gonna add some hills. Now remember, your hills never have to look like mine. I'm gonna draw like a taller hill, and then maybe it ends into this line. Then I might make a short, bumpy line. I might have a much taller hill coming up, then going off the page. And then maybe on the left side, I'll have a tall hill that ends about there. Okay. So we have our water, land next to sky. I'm just going to add some more details to the water. Maybe some wavy lines to indicate that the water is moving. Okay. So we're seeing lots of lines here. And next, the sun. I'm going to have the sun rising over the mountains. So I'm going to make, there we go. And if you're having trouble drawing the sun, you can always trace something. These are vitamins, and you can always go like that, or take like a small cereal bowl or something and trace if you need a round or curved shape. Then I'm going to show some rays of the sun. So I'm going to make some lines coming out. You can use a ruler if you want. I'm pretty good at making straight lines, and I'm good at evenly spacing them out. But if you're not comfortable doing that, use tools to help you. Okay. So now we have a picture that has 3 parts: water or ocean, land, and sky. But now you're going to watch me on high speed. I'm going to use this marker in a very creative way, and I'm going to make my lines stand out. I'm going to darken some areas. I'm going to make some of these waves pop out. I'm going to add patterns in the hills. And I'm going to make this look really interesting. I don't want all my lines to look the same. I want to have some small lines, some medium lines, and some really thick or fat lines. So you're going to watch this come to life on high speed over the next few minutes, and I'll see you back here shortly. And here it is. It looks very different from when I started. And it was all because I added thin, thick, medium thick, and super fat black lines to make my work stand out. We call this emphasis, when you emphasize certain things or objects in a picture to make them stand out. So I hope you have a marker and you're able to make some of this come to life, make it stand out, add some stylized details. Now this has some imaginary elements to it, like I made these curved lines in the mountains. The sun doesn't really look like this. It's more of like an illustrated fantasy sun, and that's okay. I wanted this to look really kind of I guess, magical and fun. So next you're going to watch me color. I am not just going to use one green for here and one color blue for the ocean. I'm going to mix blues and purples and light blue and dark blue. For the hills, I'm going to have some light green, some dark green, maybe even some like lemon lime green. Same goes for the sun and the sky. I want it to look fiery, so I'm going to use warm colors like reds and orange and yellows. I'm going to do a lot of blending. So you're going to watch me on high speed. I'd like you to watch me first before you begin coloring so you can get an idea for the different colors I'm using, the variety of colors I'm using, and also how I'm blending them together to make this look even more magical. Okay, I will see you back here in a few. Wow, here it is. Whew. That took me a long time. For all you watching at home and you see me do this in a few minutes, this took me about like 35-40 minutes of coloring. I spent a lot of time blending similar colors. Like I used a lot of blue crayons that are almost the same color because they blend well together. I even put in some purple because purple's the closest color to blue. For the grass, I did all different kinds of green, light green, medium green, dark green, lemon lime green. For the sky, like I said earlier, I was going to use warm colors, which are red, orange, and yellow colors to give it that fiery sky effect. So I hope you were able to color yours in. And for all of you that finish your work in 5 or 10 minutes and show me, I hope you wait a few days, come back to it, keep working on it, add color to it, and you can always show me at the end of the week. Like on Thursday or Friday, you don't have to immediately show this to me on Monday. This takes time. I hope you learned a lot from it. We really focused on line, then we focused on patterns, then we focused on emphasis, making our lines stand out, making them look unique and different, and then finally we focused on color and blending color. Okay, I will see you back here next week. If you know how to take a picture, show me your work on Google Classroom. Bye.